If you're watching this video, then that means two things. A, you're a GOAT, welcome, I appreciate you. And two, I already uploaded my LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta best team video. So if you care about that more than this, I would recommend to go ahead and click off this video and go check out that one. I do not want to waste your time, obviously. But regardless, here we are with one of the best teams and rotations for Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta, or I guess God Goku and God Vegeta, who transform into Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta and then fuse via their active skill. Now, one thing to understand about this unit is, actually two things to understand, is that there is so many good linking partners with this unit that building a team, you can't really go wrong with that, right? There's so many, like they have a really good link set. So I have a lot of rotations up here built up, a lot of different scenarios to where you can still maximize the effectiveness and power of this unit, especially if you don't have one character, you might have another one that can still get the job done. But another thing, again, their category is so freaking long. There's so many characters here that you really can't go wrong building this team. But there's still a few things you want to take into consideration, which is what I'm going to show you in today's video. So first things, actually no, there is no subscriber challenge in this video, but I have to talk about the incredible support of the stream I had last night. I want to say thank you guys so much for all the love and all of the incredible support. The last few weeks have been absolutely insane for the channel. We are on the road to 40K before the end of the anniversary, so consider subscribing or even liking the video if you want to help with that. If you want to help out with that, sorry. But if you don't want to subscribe or like, that's completely fine. Do not feel the need to do that. The important thing is that you get the information in this video and you have a great rest of your day. So I appreciate you. Let's hop straight into this. So the first thing I want to talk about is the best linking partner with Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta, or I guess God Goku and God Vegeta, which is not including themselves, because technically you can run two of this unit, right? Your own and then the friend one, and then transform with the friend one and then link both of them up. You can definitely do that, but I would not really recommend that unless you have like a really OP other rotation. But regardless, without themselves, the best linking partner for this unit is going to be Kaioken Blue Goku and then Evolution Blue Vegeta. There's only one issue. This unit, I mean, they are getting buffed with the 200% leader skill, which is definitely fair, but this unit here, not only they're just a little bit old, but they are very, very hungry for orbs. And I don't know if you know, but the gods, to make them look as good as possible, you want to get at least more than 20 ki. So trying to prioritize both of these units when they're together can get very difficult, which could end up leading you into a scenario where you might not get the additional super attack, or you might get, you know, like units who, like, very orb greedy units tend to not work well together, because again, to maximize their potential, you need a lot of orbs for a lot of them. So I guess you can run, right, units like these two who can grant a lot of orbs, but even then, right, if you run these two who change orbs into rainbow, you're going to collect all of them with one character. What about the other one? So these two, they are the best linking partners in the game besides these guys with themselves, but they're just so orb needy that running them could end up leaving one kind of behind and looking kind of mid. So just, you know, I mean, you can't really make this unit look mid, but basically this guy's gonna look mid. So just keep that in mind. But that is just one thing I wanted to keep out or get out the way immediately. Now, when it comes to their team, though, you can run these two together. That is going to be an incredibly strong rotation. We know that the monkeys are obviously on Beyond Super Saiyan, so they're going to fit on the team. They only share 4 out of 7 links, but who cares? They are the best unit in the game. If you have both of these, you definitely want them on the same team, at least in my opinion. You can also run these two chats together. Now, this physical Gogeta is not going to look incredible right now because his EZA is not necessarily available just yet. It will be in part 3, I think, so just stay tuned for that. But yeah, I mean, when you have these two on rotation mixed up with the 200% leader skill, things are going to get very, very out of hand very, very fast. Like, these are some of the strongest rotations in the game right now. On top of that, as another option for a rotation for this team, you can go with these two. These two are on both new teams, Beyond Super Saiyan, as well as Fuse Fighters. When it comes to these units, they are not obviously the greatest units of all time, but they do have a mini buff now of 60% to attack and defense with both leaders, which is going to make them both look a lot better, honestly. And they work very well together, and they're one of the most fun units to run in the game, at least in my opinion. They're not, they're not the greatest, but they're definitely really fun to run. So they can work as a rotation. And the most beautiful part is that if you have this AGL Gotenks, he supports the time limit category, which, by the way, this unit has, 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 and this unit has. On top of that, you can rock this unit or even this unit on rotation with the gods, because they do share 5 links, which is, again, really, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I was saying before. So many units share so many links with this unit that team building is not necessarily as hard as it once was with some other units. But again, there's some certain factors you want to take into consideration. So, but yeah, so if you have this AGL Gotenks, his value, like I mentioned in the previous video for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, his value has shot up dramatically with how many units he supports that are both, by the way, like both anniversary LRs have this category. So again, the value is just really, really high for this Gotenks. If you have him, please put him on the team. Now, if you were to ask me, Mr. Baby, what would you say is the best overall team for the gods here? Right now on Global Dokkan, I would probably say you would want to go with the gods, right? And then the Super Saiyan 4s on one rotation. That's going to guarantee you a lot of power already. That is like one of the best rotations in the game. Your next rotation could be one of 2 things, because remember, if you're running the gods, you do need a friend gods to finish off the team. So that's already 2 units, right? Your gods, and the friend gods are already 1 rotation. Then you're going to have, not 1 rotation, sorry, just 2 units on the team out of the 7. And then you're going to have the Super Saiyan 4s. These 2 are 1 rotation. That's 3 units already. Then you're going to need, what, another 4 units. So I guess 2 out of those 4 that you need could be these 2. I don't necessarily know how that's going to work. But if you're running like this unit, I mean, I guess you could do this unit and this unit on rotation, and then these 2 on rotation, which would mean you'd need 3 floaters, right? So 1 floater could end up being, right, one of the gods, which, again, they could work well as floaters, but I think they're more utilized better and on like a main rotation setting. But regardless, you can run them as a floating unit. You can also run this unit as your floating unit. And then you can run the God Goku, who will be getting his EZA in part 2 of the anniversary. So in total, you have 1 rotation right here. That's 2 units. 2 rotation. The second rotation right here. Sorry, second rotation right here. That's 4 units. And then you have the 5th unit, the 6th unit, and the 7th unit for your full team. This is going to be virtually an indestructible team. This unit stacking in the last slot will make sure they're not getting hit. This unit supporting the goatness of this team is going to be incredible, and this unit with their OP-ness after their EZA is going to make this team look really, really good. But again, you can count on units like this Vegeta, who is on the 200% buff. He is going to be giving a lot of orbs to the tech god. So if you're running this guy on 1 main rotation and then maybe the friend on another main rotation, having this guy come through every other rotation or every 2 rotations, giving a lot of tech orbs to these guys, it's going to be really valuable, because again, you're going to be able to get the 20 key super off and get the additional super attack, which is again very, very valuable. Or you can, again, like I mentioned earlier, run these 2 right here in that floating position. You can run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units floating on this team and still make it look really, really good. Personally, I would recommend running 1, 2, or 3. If you don't have any of these, and maybe try and rock this guy, or maybe even like the blue Resurrection F physical Goku, because again, he does change orbs and he will be able to help out LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta here. So but again, there's like no right or wrong. There's so many characters here. LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku will get his EZA in part 3 or part 4, so he becomes more valuable as well. This guy's EZA is currently out on JP, so the team just continues to get better. Not currently out, but it's coming out right now on JP. You can also run KO and Caulifla, who make this. I mean, they're not on Kamehameha though, so keep that in mind. But you want to focus on Kamehameha related units specifically. So let me know what you guys think. Team building is not as easy as it sounds when it comes to both of these new units. You can't really go wrong. You just want to make sure that the units you have in that last slot are going to be giving at least some type of value to the main rotations. These 2 units are, again, changing orbs. This unit changes orbs. This unit is supporting. This unit offers incredible defense in that last slot in case you get super attacked. And then the gods, again, I don't necessarily see them as a floating unit, but they can definitely work them there because they're going to be basically indestructible no matter where you put them, unless it's red zone, because then you know how it works. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe if you guys are new. I appreciate you coming through today. If there's anything I missed, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what team you are going to run, and I will see you in the next one. Take care and peace.